Hey, are you looking for an easy way to improve your English? Do you want to enlarge your English vocabulary? Or you want to improve your English speaking skills? If one of your answers is yes, you are absolutely in a right channel. This is Jane. I'm here to help you. Right now, I am on the way of learning English, and I use this way to enlarge my vocabulary about 2000 in the past 6 months. So I hope to share this way with you. Maybe it will help you a little bit. And last night, a great idea popped into my mind because most of us need to have some English exam like IELTS or Duolingo or other kinds of exams. And there is one kind of test. We need to describe the picture or we need to answer the question at least 1 minute. So the idea is about how about we practice this kind of question together. And if you have seen my previous video, you know I share my daily diaries here. And from today, I will add a topic, and maybe you can answer the topic by your own. And then you listen and watch my video and select some useful words and then try to use them into your speech again. I suppose it's a good way for you to practice English. And how do you think about it? If the answer is yes, okay, now let's go. And today, the topic here is: have you ever met any interesting things in other cities? Just think about this question and try to use your own words to answer it and try to keep saying at least 1 minute. And if you finish, let's begin our new pictures. The first picture here is this one. I take it on the beach. Look at the full step. What kind of animals do you think it? I suppose it doesn't belong to dog, cat, or human beings. Maybe it's supposed to one sea animal. And the second picture I'll share here is about fish. There are many kinds of fish here because the ocean is near here, and some of the fish are extremely huge. And look at this picture. Maybe looks small in the picture, but actually no. This is small shark, it at least 1 meters, and this one, it at least half a meter. And this big fish, the eye is extremely huge and the color is perfect if you see it in person. And now it's another picture. This kind of bird is very funny and clever. They steal fish from people. And now I will read this paragraph for you. And it's time for you to practice your listening. Maybe you just use your ear and try to understand what I am saying. Are you ready? Now let's begin. Where there are fish, there are birds. Same here. Around the beach, there are a variety of birds hanging over the shore or floating on the sea. There are some lazy birds that they are just waiting at the seafood market near the beach. They do not scare people anymore. They just wait for people to throw fish to them. Sometimes they steal fish from people. Very funny. They catch the fish on ground or shelves and quickly fly a few meters away and eat it. Okay, finish. Can you understand? And maybe later you can select some useful words. What is useful? That is, you like the word, you hope to use it. Before, you don't know it, but now you see it. This is the useful words. Don't try to remember all the words in one time. You cannot do it. And another suggestion is maybe you can write down some words you like on your notebook. Later, you can review it. It's also an easy way I use it. Now, let's move on. Oh, there is another picture of this kind of bird. Look here. And the mouth, look at the mouth. It's very huge, big. Mhm. And now, the car I want to show you. I took this picture in Europe. This is an old-fashioned car, is it? And now these are also old-fashioned car, but I took it in Ecuador. Just compare the differences. Here, beautiful. Here, old. And now I will read another paragraph for you. Hope you like it. Are you ready? Let's begin. Here in Ecuador, there are old cars everywhere. We saw some old-fashioned cars in Europe, but the difference is the old cars have been refurbished in Europe, and they look fashionable. Here in Ecuador, the old-aged cars are old. It seems they do not need to be repaired as long as they work. Some of them are still super stylish and pretty, even though they have been designed many years ago. This is the old-fashioned car that I took in Serbia. It's an old car, but looks in a pretty good condition. And here, these are the old cars on the street of Ecuador. Okay, finish. Hope you like it, the cars. Now let's move on. If you think that only most cars are old and undeveloped, you are wrong. The public buses here are also poor enough. I have never seen so many terrible buses for many years in China. While taking the bus here, I felt like I was going back to the old society. People keep coming up and selling things to passengers. And once, we even met the person who sings songs on the bus and asking for support. And now let's move on. But first, please look at this picture. There is a question on L test. Just look at the picture and describe the picture. You should speak, keep saying at least 1 minute. And now it's your turn. Just try to describe this picture. What can you see in it? And then listen to my paragraph. Here also doesn't have travel card. You must pay by cash or coin. Normally, coins are more popular. If you take $20 cash out, most of the vendors cannot change it. Look at the wooden box beside the driver. Coins are arranged by face value. And now is the last paragraph. It's also your turn. try to describe the picture here. Remember, you should say at least 1 minute. And now let's begin. This is the picture I took when we went back to Montanita. Look at the middle part, the light gray in the sky. You may think that there are mountains far behind the lower mountains. No, you are wrong. Those are the dark clouds above that area, where Montanita located. See, this is the weather difference. Only 3-hour buses journey. Okay, now this is what I want to share today. Hope you like it. And remember, if you want to practice your speaking, you should try to say it at least 1 minute and select the topic and try to use the words you learned today. And if you want to practice your writing skill, the best way is to leave a comment to me. And it's also a good way to help each other, to support each other. And remember, I am Jane and I am on the way to help you. And also, if you can help me, you find some mistakes in it, try to leave comments for me. Thanks in advance. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.